This episode on the Scrap Mechanist Showcase Series. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Scrap Mechanist's Funhouse. There's clowns, there's fun, there's spinning things, there's fun. It's a funhouse.
Hello everyone and welcome to the Funhouse. I've been getting a lot of requests for downloads of this map since Mr. Miola featured it on his channel, so I'm going to provide a link in the description and give you a showcase of some new additions I made to the map, as well as a secret room that even Mr. Miola missed during his run-through of the map. So let's start off with a quick rundown of what the map has to offer. Get ourselves started with some background music right here. Alright, excellent. And over here we have a rotating display. Now, I got some small little interactive exhibits, nothing too exciting, but just something to keep people occupied while they're waiting here in the lobby. Got a little rotational horn honker. Over here we have a visual shape changer. It changes from a square into a plus at the push of the button. I thought it looked kind of cool. Alright, now let's see, what do we have down here? Over here is a game of Kick the Duck. Complete with sound effects as well. Let's see that one more time. Don't feel bad, it's not a real duck. Alright, let me turn this off for now. And here we just have a little interactive drum machine. Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats. Alright, now let's take a look into the lobby here. Oh, of course we have our waving clown and our fun sign that lets everyone know that we're supposed to have fun in the funhouse. Alright, we're gonna take a look into the entrance right here. We go through the door. And of course we have a spinning tunnel. What funhouse isn't complete without a spinning tunnel? And our little floor spinning things here that'll send you all around in a circle as well. Little fun interactive thing. And this room is probably the more difficult room to get through. Now my advice is if you want to get through it, you have to stay close to these things. And that way you can... Uh-oh. Alright, don't take my advice. I'm stuck. Alright, there we go. Alright, yeah, try to stay close to the middle of these things, and then you can get around them a little bit easier. Alright, and we have a little rainbow musical staircase room here with some new windows that have just been installed thanks to the new glass update. Alright, here's our musical staircase. Excellent. Now, I don't know if you knew this, but it actually sounds a little bit better on the way down. Woo! Alright, and back up. Alright, in this hallway I've actually added a little bit more to it, so it actually completes the song rather than just playing the first half. Here we go. Alright. And we're in this room where I've added some of the new window pieces as well. You can see out here. And this little mechanism is just kind of a pushing back and forth floor. Just a little fun thing to walk through. And over here we're going to need our hammer. As you can see by the pixel art on the wall. To get through this little series of bumpers that are designed to get in your way and rotate when you hit them. Alright, excellent. And now we enter the maze. So this maze has a lot of dead ends, as you can see. You have to find the right hole to crawl through. Let's see here. Oop. Not that one. Clearly not that one. Alright, we're onto something here. And we've come to the exit. And this puts us right back into the lobby from the letter U in fun. Because the fun house is where you have fun. Alright, so that is the funhouse. Now, some of you may not have known there's actually a secret control room that powers all of these automated systems, including the fun sign, the clown, all these rooms and mechanisms ahead of us. And this secret control room is hidden right in this hallway right here. If you just walk up to this sensor on the floor, you see a switch will appear in the wall in front of you. Press that to open up the door, and it will close behind you automatically. And this room right here, which I've just added the glass to actually, is what controls all the mechanism. Now normally on the walls up here you would have your closed circuit televisions where you'd have video cameras that are looking into the mechanisms of each room, but because we don't have that ability in Scrap Mechanic, I'm not sure why they would put that. I've actually put these little things on the wall that are supposed to represent what they control. So this one represents the rotating tunnel, this one represents the rotating floorboards, and this one is the checkered room with the rotating pillars. This one represents that floor in the orange room that moves you back and forth. This is the fun sign, and this is the clown waving. So if I was to turn off, say, I can turn off the tunnel and the checker room. We can go back out and see that the tunnel is no longer spinning. And the checker room is also no longer spinning. These floorboards are still spinning though. That's because I have not switched that switch off. But if I just come in here and turn these back on, turn this one off, you see the tunnel should be rotating again, the checkerboards are rotating, and these are now off. So, this control room is what controls all of those things that are just by default on. There's also a door to give you access to the outside. If for whatever reason you fall out of the funhouse, you can get back in through this area in the control room. We've got some other controllers here. These are the switches, or the control panels that allow all the doors to have more than one switch control them. Now let's take a look over here at the outside of our spinning tunnel. I think out of all the things in this room, the spinning tunnel was the most difficult to accomplish. Everything else is pretty self-explanatory, but this, I actually had to create an independent item here. This is not attached to anything. It's actually just resting in this little cubby here. These wheels on the wall here are on free rotating bearings. They're not actually spinning the tunnel. The tunnel is just using those as a way to decrease friction against this wall here. So I've opened up this wall so we can take a look into what's inside here, and these are what power the rotation of the tunnel. So the tunnel is just resting on 4 of these rotating cylinders, and they're just pushing it in a circular motion, and these wheels help guide it as well, giving it that extra cushion to prevent the friction against this wall. So that's all I had to do for that. If we take a walk back inside. So back in the lobby, we have all these little pink boxes with flowers on them. They're not actually built to hold flowers. They are actually where I keep all of the controllers and the engines that power everything in the lobby. So if you guys for some reason want to just make some changes to the speeds or the degrees of rotation on some of these things for whatever fun you want to have, you can just make a hole in some of these and edit the settings of those engines and those controllers as well. Now, there's a lot of things that I put into this funhouse, but I got to admit the most time-consuming part of all of it was actually the painting. Painting all of these walls, trying to be symmetrical, especially this checker room right here. I think out of everything, this room, not these mechanisms, but the room itself, painting it probably took more time than anything else. Trying to make all of these squares symmetrical and make sure that they meet up with each other. It was just, it was a really time-consuming process, so I really hope you guys appreciate the aesthetics, the work that I put into the aesthetics of this funhouse as well. Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching episode 2 of the Scrap Mechanist Showcase Series. If you guys liked the video, please leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, hit that subscribe button down below, and leave some comments. Let me know what you guys thought of this video and what kind of videos you want to see next. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Scrap Mechanist channel.